He's like, come on, tutor me, Wellesley, tutor me, tutor me, tutor me. Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's reading vlog, we're going to be reading The Deal by Elle Kennedy. This is the first book in the Off-Campus series, and the series has 5 books. You have The Deal, The Mistake, The Score, The Goal, and The Legacy. And I've actually read this before a few years ago, but now that the Off-Campus series show came out on Amazon Prime, it made me want to go back and reread this book. And it's the only book I've read in the series. I don't know why I never picked up the rest of the series, and now I wish I did buy all the books when I had the chance because they're sold out everywhere. But we're going to reread The Deal. This is Hannah Wells and Garrett Graham's story. Hannah is very studious, very smart. Garrett is this hotshot hockey player who is trying to meet his dad's expectations of becoming the best professional hockey player ever. And while he is a pretty good student, he actually failed one of his exams and Hannah aced it. And Garrett wants her to tutor him, otherwise he won't be able to play hockey. So he's got to get his grades up and he wants to earn it. He's not the type of person to use his status to get what he wants. He wants to earn it. So he asks Hannah to tutor him. She says no. He asks again. She says no. Back and forth, back and forth. No, I don't want to tutor you. Please, Wellesley. Wellesley is the nickname that he came up for her because her last name's Wells and that's cute. But it's back and forth, back and forth. She keeps saying no, but he will not give up. He finds out that she has a crush on Justin Cole, who in the book is a football player, whereas in the show, he is a musician. So Garrett asks Hannah again to tutor him, and in exchange, he will help her get Justin Cole's attention. He has agreed to fake date her because he says that people want what they can't have. So if Justin sees her with Garrett, then he'll be more attracted and want her. And that is the deal. She agrees. But as the story goes along, Garrett and Hannah develop feelings for one another. It's kind of like an enemies to friends to lovers sort of sports romance. So I'm really excited to start rereading this. And without further ado, let's get to reading.
Where did the time go?
May I sit with you?
How do we move so far away? Holding on, how much can we both take when love is in echo? I can't hear what you're saying when love is in echo. I can't hear what you're saying. Strong letters burn brighter, that makes us two fighters. And what I'm asking tonight is, could we get back to where we started? So what do you say?
Also in the book, you get Hannah's point of view and then you get Garrett's point of view. So it goes back and forth between Hannah and Garrett.
You won't forget the facts, that I believe in what we had. Holding on, how much can we both take when life is in echo? I can't hear what you're saying. Strong matches burn brighter, that makes us two fighters.
I feel like I should catch you guys up on The Deal. I have made it to chapter 18. So far, there are several differences from the show, which was to be expected. I kind of knew that going into it, but this is so good. Like, I am really, truly enjoying this way better than the first time I read this. Maybe it's because I'm watching the show as I'm reading the book. I don't know. Now, the actors and actresses that were cast in the show are exactly who I picture now, and I'm not mad about it. So, I've made it to chapter 18, and I just want to give you a quick rundown of what I've read so far. So, we have Hannah Wells and Garrett Graham. Hannah's very studious, very smart. Garrett is a hotshot hockey player who's just trying to live up to his dad's expectations of becoming the best professional hockey player ever. Well, Garrett fails his midterm exam, Hannah aces it, and he wants her to tutor him, and of course she's like no. And the banter back and forth between the two, I love it. So I'm really enjoying the banter between the two. So he keeps on and on and on and on and on and won't leave her alone. He's like, come on, tutor me, Wellesley, tutor me, tutor me, tutor me. And then he finds out that she has a crush on Justin Cole, who in the book is a football player. On the show, he's a musician. So he says, if you tutor me, I'll pretend to fake date you. That way you gain the attention of Justin, because people want what they can't have. It's kind of his thinking. So she finally decides to strike the deal. She will tutor him in return for helping her get the attention of Justin and hopefully go on a date with Justin. So that's kind of where I'm at, but now we're starting to see the tables turn, and we're starting to see that Hannah and Garrett are beginning to like each other more and more, because Garrett's now starting to be a little bit jealous. I've detected some jealousy, and Hannah is starting to really think about him all the time. They bonded over Breaking Bad, which was cool. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I'm on chapter 18, so we're just going to keep on reading. I finally finished The Deal. I loved this. I like this so much better than the first time I read this, and I don't know if it's because I'm watching the show as I'm reading the book. Last time I read this, like 3 or 4 years ago, I gave this 4 stars. This time I'm going to bump it up to 4.5. I just really enjoyed it this time. And I pictured the actors that are Garrett and Hannah. I pictured them this time reading this, and it just fits so perfectly. And there are some differences between the show and the book. And if you don't want any spoilers, then don't watch. But if you don't care, then please continue. And I know this is not all of them. The campus-wide hands-off rule that's in the book was not in the show. Hannah kissed Dean in the book, but in the show, she kissed Logan. In the show, Hannah works at Malone's. In the book, she works at Della's. In the show, Justin is a musician. In the book, he is a football player. And those are just some of the things I picked up on. I know there's a ton more, but that's okay. The show works. It's still the overall story of the book. And I think all the changes that they made was okay, except for the campus-wide hands-off rule. I wish they would have kept that in the show. But other than that, I'm cool with the changes. Yeah, I love this book. I love the gentleman that Garrett is. I love how good he treats Hannah. And I love that he is always protecting her. He protects her drinks. He protects her everywhere she goes when he's with her. And I just love it. I love it. Especially when he finds out about her traumatic past. And then she tries to help him with his relationship with his dad and his traumatic past. And they're just perfect together. And I love this book. So yeah, I finished The Deal, and I can't wait to continue with the series, and I can't wait for more of the TV show to come out. Like, I'm hooked. We're going to continue reading the series as soon as I can get my hands on the rest of the series. I knew I should have bought these forever ago, because now they're sold out everywhere, literally everywhere. So as soon as I get my hands on all the other books, we will continue the series. Let me know if you've read this book, or if you've read the series, or if it's on your TBR, or if you've watched the show. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more bookish content. I have a lot more reading vlogs planned. I have more bookish things planned coming up. But until then, I will see you in my next video.
Where did